And welcome back into Christopher's Kitchen one more time. And today we're talking about a blackened tuna melt.
That's right. Everybody's had a tuna melt before, probably at one time or the other. But at our restaurant for lunch, we do a blackened tuna melt, which is a little bit different. It came over from Clementine's when we had Clementine's. Right. And now I'll just show you how we do that. It's just kind of a fun twist. It's a great lunch item.
A lot of people may have used the canned tuna probably for convenience, but this is what it looks like fresh.
This is a fresh tuna. Now, honestly, this was I bought some frozen loins that I had. There's no sense in buying the most expensive stuff. So when I defrosted that, it cooked a little bit on the sides. But that's what fresh tuna looks like. We're going to go ahead and place that in a blackening spice. Press that down really good. This already has salt in it. Some salt, so we're not going to worry about that too much. Just take these over to our cast iron pan. I'm just going to set those there and just let those blacken and cook just like that. So I'm just going to turn these over. We're doing about probably 4 minutes on each side. You want to fully cook those. If they're not fully cooked by the time you've got some blackening going on, you can finish them in the oven, or even you can even finish these in the microwave since it's going for a salad. Now we've let our tuna cool a little bit. I'm just going to flake that tuna off with my hands here. Just flake that tuna. We've got a few shallots. You can use onion, a little bit of celery for some crunch, a few capers for a little salt and mystery flavor, a little bit of pickle relish.
Is that sweet or dill?
It is sweet pickle relish. I like a little bit of sweet to contrast that spicy. And of course a little bit of mayonnaise. You can use some Dijon mustard here too if you wanted to. Just about anything. And you just want to kind of smash that tuna a little bit further with your spatula. But we still like it a little bit chunky, you know. I'd like you to bite into some tuna. Okay, now I like to refrigerate this a little bit so it absorbs all those flavorings. Now to do our tuna melt, a lot of people use English muffins. We're using a whole wheat hoagie roll that we cut in half. Now I'm gonna butter that. And that butter is not just for flavor, but it also helps seal the bread, so any moisture that's coming out of the tuna won't make the bread soggy. So I'm just going to toast this bun just a little bit first. If you had a grill, you could just grill it like that, but I'm just going to toast that in our broiler here for just a second. Now we're going to melt cheese on top of this, so we want the tuna salad not to be hot, really, when we do this. But we just want to melt the cheese, so we're going to pile it up high enough so that it doesn't get too warm. Now, definitely on a tuna melt, you have some tomatoes. I'm going to we like to put a little bacon on ours in case you're not getting enough cholesterol in your diet. Normally, we like a little bacon on ours. Makes it a little interesting. And then, of course, to make it a classic melt, you have to have some tomato slices on there. Right? And then usually some sort of sliced cheese. Provolone is excellent. We're using a little Swiss today. Just a bit of white cheddar on top there. That white cheddar melts really well. So we're going to go straight to the broiler. We want to melt that cheese and slightly, we want to warm up those tomatoes for sure. Now in the restaurant we serve a little pasta salad or something on the side, and this will be just fine like that. It's a little bit different. I know you have your favorite from your place in Waco.
No, but I don't have a favorite from the place in Waco now that I've tasted this, and I'm not kidding you. Of course, I wouldn't say anything at all if I didn't like it. Chris, this is awesome.
Good.
And I promise it's a tuna melt, and all you have to do to access the recipe for that is to go to kvtx.com, click on the food page. That's where you'll find all the recipes for Christopher's Kitchen right there on the website. For Chris Lampo, thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Wright.